Hello, you're watching Shalom World News. I'm Donna Villa coming to you from Chicago, Illinois. Here are the latest headlines from around the world. Pope Emeritus Benedict XVI has expressed apprehension over the lack of faith of officials heading church-run institutions in Germany. In an interview with a German magazine marking the 70th anniversary of his priestly ordination, the former pontiff deplored the absence of faith in people who handled decisive position in church institutions. The Pope Emeritus said that many texts brought out by the German church were drafted by people who were part of what he called, quote, Armskirche of institutional church and without much faith. He further stated that if the heart and spirit do not speak in the texts of the institutional church, the exodus from faith will continue. The Pope Emeritus also deplored the tendency of the German church to give more importance to institutionalization and organization rather than openness towards God. The Vietnamese Diocese of Vinh is renowned for its flourishing vocations. It has recently been blessed with 34 new priests. During the ordination Mass on Sunday, July 25th, at Sadowai Cathedral, Bishop Alfonso Nguyen Hu Long made a magnanimous gesture by pledging to send half of the new priests as missionaries to other dioceses and isolated territories where there is a shortage of pastors. One such diocese is Hung Hoa in North Vietnam, where only a limited number of priests are available for 250,000 believers. The prelate said the new priests will bring care and mercy to wounded hearts like the Good Samaritan. Pro-lifers around the world have every reason to rejoice as the movement now has an official flag. The Pro-Life Flag Project was unveiled on Monday, July 26th. The new pennant features a mother's hands around a pair of baby footprints, along with 2 pink and blue stripes over a white background. The 2 feet, 2 hands, and 2 stripes symbolize the 2 lives present in a pregnancy and the love the pro-life movement showers on both, stated in the project website. The white background stands for nonviolence and innocence of the unborn child. The flag is the culmination of efforts of national, international, and community-level pro-life organizations. Organizers received more than 1,000 flag designs, out of which the one sent by Brazilian graphic designer Nanda Gasperini was chosen. In the U.S., Republican Senator Josh Hawley has joined hands with 2 colleagues from, quote, the Grand Old Party, unquote, to file an amicus brief with the U.S. Supreme Court seeking a reversal of the 1973 Roe v. Wade ruling that permitted abortion in the country. Hawley, who was a former Attorney General of Missouri, said that he would support Supreme Court nominees only if they agree that Roe v. Wade was wrong. The brief filed in court says the question of abortion legislation should be returned to the states. The case pertains to Mississippi's ban on abortions after 15 weeks of pregnancy, which was blocked by lower courts. Last year, the Supreme Court agreed to take up the case. Meanwhile, in Nigeria, kidnappers have released 28 more students at Bethel Baptist High School in Kaduna on Sunday, July 25th. 120 students were kidnapped on July 5th when armed men raided the school. The freed children were handed over by church authorities to their parents. According to Israel Akanji, head of the Baptist Convention, gunmen are still holding 80 students. So far, 34 kidnapped students have either been released or have managed to flee from custody. Reports say that gunmen demanded a ransom of $1,200 for each student. Since 2014, there has been a surge in the number of mass kidnappings from schools in Nigeria, and most of them are for ransom money. The 5th anniversary of the martyrdom of a French priest who was killed while celebrating Mass was commemorated with a Eucharistic celebration on Monday, July 26th. Archbishop Rouen Dominique Lebrun celebrated Mass in memory of Fr Jacques Hamel, who was killed by two supporters of the Islamic State in 2016. The assailants stormed into the church during the celebration of the Holy Mass and fatally stabbed the priest, which caused his death. The attackers were gunned down by security forces. In his sermon, the Archbishop said that the kingdom of God is built from the smallest of seeds, adding that Fr Hamel, quote, was little noticed who sowed by his presence, by his welcome, and by his preaching, end quote. Fr Hamel's cause for canonization was initiated in 2017. In the Philippines, the Redemptorist congregation has slammed the red tagging of its mission in the northern part of the country. On July 22nd, a tarpaulin appeared outside the premises of the Redemptorist Fathers Lawag mission community, tagging them as communist collaborators. Superior of the Manila Vice Province of Redemptorists, Father Victorino Cueto, said the action is an assault to human liberty and threatens missionaries and their mission partners as well. He said this accusation must be vehemently denounced, adding that Redemptorists follow the missionary vocation to serve the poor and downtrodden. For the past 15 years, the Lawag mission has been assisting the local church and providing help for farmers, workers, and indigenous people. And those are your latest headlines. Do join us tomorrow. In the meantime, you can visit swnews.org for more updates. Shalom.